My name is Yusuf Fatai Johnson. I'm here to present to you XBD 403, Assessment 3. In this assessment, we are going to talk about the web-based data retrieve application as a case study and concentrate on the application. Three main stages: the request, the retrieval, and the review. The request: a web application uses SQL, the structured query language, to obtain data from a database. This data can also be manipulated as it is not encrypted. Data integrity. Retrieval: weak password, password sharing, data corruption, among others. Data security risks. This should be implemented in order to protect our web database retrieve application. Example: a proper handling of a user data input, data encryptions, user access control, and access management. Review: by confirming a user login information, username, password, PIN, security token, etc. That is access control screen people. In the request, this is the interface, the input where login. When you log in into the URL www.lcd403.com. So this is what the front page is, and to expect the user able to enter the text in text field. We need to have the password stored in the encrypted. The password are not easy accessible by hackers or non-authorized user technology, because the way we design our database, user should be sent to an authentication page from login page, and this user will be directed to the following page after successful authentication, or a report stating that you cannot log in because your user or password is incorrect will be returned if the feed data does not match the authentication. All this has been programmed in our database. And if they want to reset, if all this happen, they enter the username or password that is incorrect. All this, when the correct username and password is being entered, all this can be factored in. Yeah, like I said, in our database, we create a table and column. So in this table and column, we have must sure that the user and the password field are not empty. A prompt will display. If they are, you must verify the accuracy and the login information to compare the values and the login database. After login, the information is valid. A prompt greeting will be username appear. And we also have our SQL injector, where the hackers can become administrator of database server. So spooling, this is the tools we install that it protect us already existing data caused by repetition problem like cancellation transaction or changing the balance, or a full disclose of a database system and destroyed otherwise or unavailable to cause issues. So this is the table we try to create for our database. This is how it's going to look like in our back end. When you create, these are the length we put in. That's the patient SQL database. I'm going to show you up how it's being worked. For example, this diagram illustrates how we created our patient SQL database. As you can see, this green one, so the language we make use of is web PHP web page, and we now link it up with our MySQL database. This is an existing system, and you can see the one we are proposing addition. That must be a proper handshake before it can move into our database. That means this console, you need to check it very well and look whether the login is correct before you can acknowledge it. And for example, I try to make an example for you to see. This is a database, a structure that is different between. You have to compare when we have information RF system. a database and RS system. You can see this one have a structured data, while RS system is unstructured data, because this needs to be vetted and get access. It needs to get approval for the network administrator before it can be moved on. So in this, so you can see in SQL return data, and you can see this one we need to search for the request list or promote on the documents. So all these are what we created for our database. Thank you for listening, and thank you for hearing. Bye.